So when he saw me, right, he got off.
Like got off his swung?
He swung once.
Really?
Swung one time, right?
Wow.
Like, soon as you seen him.
Yeah.
Wasn't even know.
Not what it was. We was coming in, right?
That takes a lot of courage.
No, we was coming in. We was all coming in. We already running late. I got like 20 minutes to get games from the stage trailer. And my wife and kids is over there, so I'm kind of focusing on that. So I really wasn't how I was supposed to be, right? So when he saw me, got off, right? I didn't know he got off till he got off, right? So it kind of pissed me off because like one of them things, you pick up your little badass nephew and hit you in the face, right? So by the time I realized what was going on, right, my homeboy on the side of me, Cuban Rob, he get off, right? But dude's making his retreat already, right? So what y'all seeing on the footage is like the second half because we know which area he ran into, but the security swarm, so...
I first caught wind of Wack 100 a few years ago when he knocked out rapper Stitches. Since then, he's become somewhat of a social media troll.
A lot of people are coming at Blueface right now.
For what?
For saying, for you going on and saying that Nipsey wasn't a legend.
He wasn't.
I grew up in LA and I never knew Bloods and Crips existed in the Valley. See, kids, the Valley is a part of LA where I always thought they talk like this, dude. And I'm from the Valley, dude.
Beat it, you Val-cher.
But no, apparently the Valley gets active. Wack 100 represents the Pacoima Pyrus. The Pacoima Piru Bloods are a street gang located on the east side of Pacoima in the LA County region of San Fernando Valley. The Pacoima Piru Bloods are known to sport red, the traditional blood color, along with burgundy to show their alliance with Pyrus. Dominating several apartment buildings, the Pierce Park Apartments, also known as the Vietnam Apartments, is considered their main headquarters. The Pacoima Piru Bloods are allies of the Legit Street Gangsta Bloods, a street gang located in Panorama City. They are rivals of the original Valley Gangsters, the Whitsett Avenue Crips, Ballin' on Point, and the East Coast Crips. In recent times, they've been locked in bitter feuds with Latino gangs such as the Latin Times 13 and Village Boys, as well as many other Mexican gangs. They are bitter rivals with Barrio San Fer, an active Latino gang located in the communities of San Fernando and Silmar. Members of the Pacoima Piru Bloods were blamed for the murder of Stephen Yahaz, who was an active member of the San Fer gang. This resulted in multiple attacks against African Americans, mainly on blacks living in their community with no gang affiliation.
Here we go. On the subject of Nip was a legend, man. I see the stuff that's going on the internet, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: Nip was more than a legend to me. That's why I gave him an award while he was living, you know what I'm saying, before he passed, because he meant so much to me while he was living. And he's even more in his death to the rest of the world. And the world get to see and hear what he was saying and talking about. I don't get into all the internet stuff. I don't chase that. I do my posts on the internet and I get off, you know. And I'm so happy when I see people reposting him and his music and how he's growing. And this is what everybody's supposed to be aspiring to be known and recognized after you pass for your greatness and for the things that you try to give the world. And this is what us as grown men, older men, aspire to be. What Nip was able to obtain. I'm happy that my kid is a legend. You know what I mean? Like he ain't even a legend. He passed that. For us in the Crenshaw community, for our section, Man, this is what we wanted. This is what we was trying to do. When we chose Nipsey and we put him out in front of the Crenshaw community, in front of our section, that's because we wanted him to be great. We champion that. When we see people with the Crenshaw shirt on, we feel like we made it. And with all due respect to everybody's opinion, Cuz gonna always be. He gonna always be our champ, no matter what. Always. You know what I mean? Nip inspired me to get back into music. When Nip signed to Atlantic, he called me. Like, Unc, let's go. We finna do it again. And we finna finish it this time. Nip was supposed to do the BigU documentary. He had the documentary team. We was meeting. You know what I mean? We was meeting on that because he wanted to do it. He wanted to present that to the world. You know what I mean? Every event I did, Nip came there. He supported that. He championed that. And I'm going to say it again, man, with impunity. My nigga was more than a legend. He was more than whatever the world was. We gave him his award right before he died. You know what I mean? Right when he was living. You know what I mean? And I hope he get these Grammys. I hope that for his family and for his kids. And I mean, you know, his legacy gonna live on, man. Can't nobody take that from him. So y'all stop getting excited when somebody say shit. That shit can't nobody take nothing from him. Can't nobody take nothing from him, man. He already did that. He made that. And if he's a legend in your heart like he is in mine, you ain't gonna be bothered by what nobody say. Period. Point blank. I'm not bothered by what no nigga say. Period. You know what I mean? Because my nigga he did that. And I'm going to say it again. I gave it to him while he was living. Fuck what somebody else talking about. I gave it to him while he was living. He was living, he pulled up, I gave him an award. First time ever doing an award show, first time doing a banquet, I gave him his award. Remember that. So I got that. I did that while my nigga was living. You know what I mean? So he was our legend because I gave him the award. So I got that, man. Don't worry about what nobody else saying, man. Let Wack do what he doing. Let everybody else say what he got opinion in that, what music was. You know what I mean? It's always going to be love. It's always going to be people say one thing, say another thing. But keep it 100. You know what I mean? What he was in music is not what he was in life. Period. 2 times bigger. 2 times bigger in music. 2 times bigger in life than he was ever in music. Believe that. Niggas gonna grow to be like Nip. Kids gonna grow to be like Nip. I'm sorry I'm driving, y'all, so. But that's all I'm gonna say on this subject. I'm not gonna talk on it no more. I don't do the internet thing. You know what I mean? I talked to Wack earlier 2-3 times today and a couple of days, you know what I mean?
I got that. We gotta get out.